I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Hello. How's everyone doing this morning? Well, I have to say, Record Crate is the first in the chat, so he's got his little morning pie point for this morning. Don't forget, anytime you do come in the chat first in the morning lives at 10 a.m. Eastern on my channel, you will get your points to the drawing at the end of the month. And what I did was, because last week was the first week, but it was the last week of the month, your numbers will carry over for this month, and all those will be put into the drawing at the end of this month. I will do it after the last day of the month, which will be always the first of the following month. Also, don't forget, we do have just a few that someone's going back to the videos once they're uploaded on my channel. And if you go back and add a comment, and you're the first to comment on that video, or that morning video, you will be giving that point for that morning or that show, and it'll be added to the list. I just have a few that already went and did that, and so your name is added to the list. Also, I want to welcome and good morning to Emily Conway, if y'all haven't checked her out, and I did give her a wrench, so now she is blue like everyone else. Welcoming also is Lone Star Picker in the house. How you doing this morning, Louie? Flipping frozen. I want to say that's Donna. Forever best friends. If y'all enjoy looking and talking and interacting with others who love dogs, that is the channel to go and watch. They do their regular lives on their channels, and they rotate and have talk about different things having to do with animals and pets of dogs. Also, Rebel, wonderful video I just watched with Robert the other day. And if y'all need to go check her out, she is awesome. Callie Reseller in the house. Lady Luck Jug, girl, we need to talk. I gotta ask you some questions. Let's see who else we have here. Kelly Hustler, good morning and welcome. Then we have, and I'm always trying to pronounce your name, and I want to say Yakovit Benz. Great guy. Need to go check him out. He's still new at doing these YouTube videos and his content, so go check him out. And also, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. And what I do is, on this show, if this is your first time coming to the morning show with Coffee with Kajun, you can come on, talk about your channel, and if you do some kind of content, you're more than welcome to come and share and promote your channel, as well as any type of platform you do sell on. If you would like, you can also come on and talk about that. And so the morning is always open to anyone who would like to come out and just talk about your channel, any questions you may have. Every show will be turned into the comments of the chat. So there's no set agenda, no set topic, so to say. And it was just more to have fun, communicate, and we'll go with the flow at whatever may happen. And so with that being said, I'll have the link in the chat. If you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that. And it's always, to me, as an honor to have someone come on, especially if you're new to the YouTube community. Even if you don't resell, but you have a content on your videos, you're more than welcome to come on as well. And I love watching other videos, and I like talking about them and promoting them because of the fact that that's how we build our community. And we also show the love and support to others as they are on their channel doing the same thing that we all do. And so with that being said, the chat video link is in the chat. It's open to anyone who would like to come on. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Everybody's telling everybody good morning. Again, don't forget. Also, we're going to make an announcement once others are in the chat. For those who do auctions, I also tonight, if y'all enjoy wanting to have some fun, basically there's nothing about YouTube related as far as eBay or anything like that. We, myself, Adventures in Reselling Victoria, and Larry at LL Stash, we rotate on our channels and we play bingo. It's free to play. It's coming out and having a good time, and just basically you win. If you win the bingo, you win a prize. Basically, that's all you do. You pick your 5 numbers from 1 to 75. You type them in the chat. You keep them along a piece of paper or something on the side for you during the show. And if your numbers are called, you can win multiple times. It doesn't matter. You will win a prize. And of course, on my channel, I'm known for moon pies. In fact, I got to fill up some more bags from last time I did it to make sure we have some ready. Also in the morning chat this morning is Larry M. Welcome and good morning. Hello to each and every one of you. And I'm so glad and honored that you come in and check out the chat and you come out and share your thoughts and ideas and questions and being real kind and nice to each other. And that's what I look forward to in each and every morning meeting with every one of y'all in the morning. My goal today, we were talking about yesterday with accountability. When you set goals for the week or whatever you may set up for a couple of days and that kind of thing. And if you didn't get to see that with Tommy, every other day I do this with Tommy, the bargain effect, and Des, the Shamrock Pixie. You're more than welcome to come on in and always chat about something. We always do the opening to the panel. Good morning, Land Shark Picker. Good morning and hello. And so what we do is we basically, like, my accountability yesterday was to get all my items listed that I had already get as drafts. And so this morning I not only did that, I also started on the next 18 items. All pictures are taken. I just got to go and start drafts and put them together and get those listed. So that's another thing we try to do is make sure that each and every one of us are trying to help each other keep their accountability of what they want to do for the week and their goals. Good morning, Joe Deals. Hello and welcome. So yes, I did put the link in the chat if anybody would love to come on and talk about your channel, maybe share some words and wisdom and kindness and maybe some special you have going on. Hello, my co-host and my partner in crime on Wednesday night's hump day. Tomorrow we have our auction. Tommy's in the house. Welcome. Good morning. Should I get to that comments? Yeah, took care of that. She does have her wrench now, and I don't know. I know she was in my chat before, so I don't know what happened. And then it could be she lost the subscription. Oh, that's my partner in crime on every Tuesday. We do rotations with Adventures in Reselling Victoria. And if you haven't had a chance to check that out, every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we do rotate our channels for the bingo. And tonight it is on my channel, so come out and have a good time. It's free to play. You win free prizes. And tomorrow night with Queen, we have our 5 o'clock traffic jam auction. And now it's on Hump Day Wednesdays. Also, now that I see Queen in the chat, if you do any type of auctions, or you're interested in thinking about getting into auctions, feel free to even go to the links. I do have all my channel video links and thumbnails done by at least the Friday or Saturday, to where you can go in and make your little reminders for each item that show that I do, no matter who it's with. And you can set your reminders to be able to remind yourself if you are interested in coming to one of the live chats that we do have. Also, of course, if I put up any other videos. But also we're looking to, we're doing what's when we came out last week, we had Miss Gabby as our guest that Thursday, but we moved it to Wednesday starting this week, and we're always looking at ways to improve and or share that platform with others. And so Queen and I did talk about it, and we're going to open it to guests where you can come on. Let us know, contact myself or Queen, and in the video links of all my descriptions and all my videos, their email information is in the links. Don't forget to go check it out and email one of us if you're interested in wanting to come onto the show. If you're interested in maybe trying out or wanting to do anything with auction items that you may want to get into. Also, good morning and hello to the Jarhead Entrepreneur. Let's see. Marion, welcome and good morning. And Adventures in Reselling Victoria's here. So let me do the link again. Like I say, every morning, you're more than welcome to come on and share your links. And then on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Tommy and Des comes in and we join forces with the morning show because we both have the same ideas. And of course, we yesterday talked about the accountability. So that's another little thing. You know, we just don't set a set reminder for each show as far as an agenda. We just basically go with the flow, and whatever happens in the chat, we just go with the flow with whoever wants something to be talked about, whatever the topic may be. So if that's your thing and you want to come on in, you're more than welcome to come and share your channel, any platform you sell on or anything like that. And that's what my show is about. We like to just basically share the platform with others. I know some people may be a little nervous if they don't do lives, or they may do just pre-recorded. and you're thinking about going live, and I know this morning on Victoria's channel we had Aaron Proctor on. He was on her channel this morning as a guest, and so we were talking about letting everyone know that you do have other platforms that you can also go on if you're interested, and not only being, not I say as nervous being because you're labeled as a guest, but with the open platform, you're more than welcome to just come in at your convenience and your leisure. Some people get a little nervous when they do that, and that's why I'm doing it as that type of way instead of it being as a guest, so that way you don't feel like you're pressured on certain questions and things like that. Let's see Tommy's comment up here. So fast. Here we go. And good morning, everybody listening while working on your videos. Well, good. Hope you got your items that you said you wanted to get done. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, tomorrow. Let's see. I'm sure glad to join you for make me some more coffee. That's no problem. Just whenever you're ready. And again, like I said, it's more of this platform is open to each and every one of you. I like to do the idea of opening up to those who want to maybe be nervous about doing their first live or anything like that. But this kind of breaks the ice if you're not comfortable with doing a live, but you want to try it out. I know some people are talking about they didn't know if they really want to do it, but once you break that ice, you're going to feel comfortable with it, and that's what we want you to do, is feel comfortable when you come on, because of the fact that we opened this with open arms and all our love to support someone. Okay, where did I see this? Let's see. Oh, all right. Louis says he found so I'm hosting up some deals. I found some free Barbie Jeeps from toddlers, and I'm going to be part about making some. Oh, that's good. So yeah, you're more than welcome to come in. And she says she'll be here shortly. She's gonna get some more coffee. If you haven't checked her out, she did. We watched a video this weekend. Caught up on some video watching on channels, and she was one of them we caught up on because we myself and Robert both are subscribed to her, and she was putting other videos. So we watched it. All right, flipping frozen. I just saw your comment. Let me go back to it. And if y'all are not subscribed to Flippin' Frozen, where did the comment go? I saw it right here. All right, let me see here. Wow, this chat flies and it's hard to find. Here we go. If y'all have not subscribed to Flippin' Frozen, she does a lot of. She was on one of the shows last week where she does a lot of patterns, old patterns, vintage patterns, things that you make clothing out of or items out of, and being crafty. That's what a lot of things that she covers. And so there's her information and her link. She's only 20 away from 400. Let's see if we can show her some love and support and get her to that 400 before we even end the show today. If you're not subscribed to her, pick up her link and go check her out. Don't forget, when you're in the chat and you want to go check out someone's channel and you don't want to accidentally leave the channel, hit the three dots to the left, the right of the person, and or even go to the link. I'm sorry, because the dots don't work anymore. Go to the link that's posted in the chat, and you right-click it. It will open it into a new chat, and that way you won't leave the chat, and you'll still go. And what I do is when I'm in a chat with someone, I will take and right-click the link and then go to it and save it into watch later, but also hit the subscribe button and the bell for all notifications so I can remember to go back and watch the videos. Also want to welcome Diane Matthews, I'm sorry. Welcome and good morning. Hello. How y'all doing? Yeah, don't forget to go check her out and go get her channel and subscribe to her. We want to see if we can get her to 400 before the end of the show. Yes, good morning. Hello. And who we have here? Charlie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am blessed. But it's so good to see you this morning because I was talking about the channel a lot yesterday too. If y'all have not checked out Charlie, she does the Forever Best Friend. That's the one I was telling you about, where she does animal videos with children, and I'll say children because they're our children.
Of course.
Four-legged pets. Go ahead and talk a little bit about your channel and let everybody know what you do and how things are going on your end.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I was going to say, I'm in my massive dog mom hair today. I've got my hat on, and just came from walking the dog. I was like, oh, we'll say hi. Forever Best Friend. It's a really fun channel. If you love dogs, if you love traveling, it's totally for you. We do a dog talk live on Tuesdays at 1. We do a yappy hour, 1 o'clock Central. Let me be specific. We do a yappy hour Thursdays at 7 o'clock Central. And then we also have really fun content that we put out. We have the South's most famous rescue dog, and her name is Rosie Bell. And she's a lot of fun. So we do a little, Rosie Bell story as to where we travel and what we do. And we just like to help other people out. And as we travel around, we actually get to do a lot of donating to a lot of animal rescues along the way. So we just like to give it back. That's all. We just like to pay it forward.
So if y'all don't know, they ride. There are several that are in her chat on a regular basis. And they all live and take care of their children, their pets. And they travel around in a RV.
It's true.
So tell everybody a little bit about that.
So the RV is awesome. I got to tell you, it actually started out as, we call it Rosie's Mobile Doghouse because it's more for her than it is for us. You go traveling with your dog and you're like, okay, you start Airbnb, you start doing hotels, and then you're like, this really isn't working out the way we thought it was going to work out. And then just like when you want to go on vacation, you want to have all those, comforts of home. So we want to have those comforts of home, and it turned out being a win-win. So we always say, no one really talks about their house unless you own an RV, and then we talk about our house because it's, it's cool and people think it's exciting, but it's just fun. And we love sharing some stories and helping people out.
Yeah, I was in your chat the first time last week, and it was amazing. The topics of conversation, how things go in different directions with that, and I love it. Yeah. Queen Cleopatra says she loves watching the videos, and it makes her happy.
Yay! Thank you, Queen Cleopatra. That's so awesome. We appreciate everybody who watches and subscribes. I mean, we've made more friends. I say our subscribers are more our friends these days than anything, because without them, where would we be?
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this is cool.
And so if you have not checked out her channel, there's her link in the chat. Go ahead and check it out and subscribe, and you will not be disappointed, because I guarantee you, if you're having a bad day, that would cheer you up.
Put some smiles on your face. It's a lot of fun.
Exactly. And there's the baby. Look.
There's the baby. Oh, wait.
Rosie. Good morning. So cute.
She's like,
Good morning, baby.
She is no more than 2 feet away from me at any time. So, yes.
Yeah. That's how all our babies are, yeah. Let's see.
While we got you up here, hold on 2 seconds here. Let me change this light so it sounds so bad.
Queen says she needs to get an RV because her babies don't even like hotels.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I don't want to say I'm the RV expert, but let me tell you what, we have learned our lesson throughout the years of what works and what doesn't. So I have a question for the chat and for all you resellers, because I have something I need to resell, and you guys could give me some advice as to where to go. Maybe, what would be the best place? I know you're probably going to say eBay, but I just want to put it out there. So are you guys ready for something? This is a special request. Ready?
Go for it.
Okay, it's G-rated, I promise. I have a bunch of pins. I'm not doing very well at this. You guys see this?
Yes.
Tons and tons and tons of pins. So I'm dealing with the situation of my father was a collector. Nice way of saying hoarder.
Right.
And I have so much stuff, and I know it deserves a home, just not my home. It's not my love. And I need to make sure that I find places that they need to go that people actually enjoy it. That's all.
So have you looked up any of those pins on any of the platforms, either eBay, Mercari, or Etsy?
Not yet. That'd be the first step.
Yeah, what you want to do is definitely, I know they're probably vintage, but my personal opinion is because they've been packed away like that in a frame, it's a box frame, I would take and put some gloves on and pull them out, because you never know how old they are, and see if there's any markings on the back of them. This is my opinion, because that's how I would handle it. Definitely check the markings, because if there's markings, it's easier for you to find it. Now, if it's your traditional like vacation spot type pins and stuff like that, and there's no markings, but you can probably look and research it and find it, where it gives you an idea about how much they are, because some of the pins can go for a good bit of money depending on what it is and the brand or the marking on the back of them. But also you want to make sure if it's not if there's any markings like for 14 karat gold, 10 karat gold, 925, 988, that kind of stuff, or sterling silver or gold. And so that's where I would suggest or comment you, in my opinion, would be where to start.
Awesome.
And then the more you research it, you'll get an idea of how much they're going for. Then that way you can make your idea of you can do like Facebook Marketplace, if you want to do a local buy, or if you want to put them on the platforms if you don't have an account already on like eBay or Mercari or Etsy. There are a lot of platforms that do that type of stuff that you can check on first and get an idea of what they're worth.
Nice. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments in the chat too. So I will definitely look it up. It's like I said, this is new to me.
Right.
I'm all about dogs.
Yeah.
Reselling.
But my suggestion is because of how old they are, I would definitely not open it unless you're wearing gloves, because that way, in case they may be older than you think and you're not sure.
Okay.
And that may help the preservation of the pen. You'll be surprised on how many get a lot of old pens like that have been picked up for so long, not knowing how old they are.
Okay. Sounds good.
If anybody else has other opinions or ideas, let us know by putting it in the chat. And she was going to be looking at the comments to see if anyone has other ideas for her. And she's talking about these pens that she had gotten from her father, who had collected them over the years. Let me make sure I make it big so they can see it. And it's in a frame, a box frame type. Now, what is that it's sitting in? Is that foam or is it just a sheet of paper on the back of it?
It's that, I don't want to say foam, but yeah, it's something. It's the, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really interesting. We've come across some really interesting finds. I mean, everything from I have tons of historical documents, things I need to that you really need to think about, or
ephemera is what that's called.
Ooh, yes, there you go. I have things. I have Bob Hope. I have tons of Bob Hope. Bob Hope is friend of the family, so we have things from that. And I have a letter from and I'm trying to think who it was. The guy who did the exploration to Antarctica. It's a thank you letter. Rear Admiral Byrd. Rear Admiral Byrd is his name.
That was John. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he wrote a letter, a thank you letter, regarding some of the companies that helped him on the expedition. So I've got a lot of really weird stuff like that. I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this.
Let's see what we got here. Try eBay, but not message. Let's see. Also try eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace for a good price. eBay or whoa, that jumped. Marketplace for good prices. Definitely eBay or part out it for more money. Yeah. That's another thing you definitely want to check that, because also if it's not worth each individual pin, sometimes you can lot them together if it's all the same type of pins.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Jarheaded says it was a new and all black power. Or just maybe talking to someone else. So I turned it into a Minnie Mouse power wheel.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anyone, brother? Let's see. Okay. Best friends. Yes, remove them with gloves. Place them into a shoebox with layers of old rags or washcloth. Store them for more easy, and frame is not, but the frame is nice. It takes up space. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I can see that. I think, like I said, there was just lots of little things I've gone through. It's a labor of love, but in the reality, I really wish he had taken care of it before I have it, because I don't understand value, or I don't know where I need to sit.
Right, exactly.
Okay. And someone's gonna love it, and I'm gonna be very happy about that. And I'm not looking to. This is not a get rich quick thing. This is just
right.
Let it go to its new home.
Right. That's a good idea. That's one of the ways you can do it too. And like I said, our opinions are just ideas, maybe of our opinions, but I would definitely take the time and do it and see what you have, and definitely look for markings.
Okay. All right.
I find a lot of old pins have markings on them, and that's where you can start it as far as research on what they are. And you might be able to get maybe a year. Sometimes some of those pins also have years on them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll put it together. But if you ever see me in the auction thing, it'll probably be like Dog Mom Auctions. Something simple.
Yeah. So make sure you go subscribe and set your reminders in case you never know what's going to come out if you're looking for old vintage pins.
Never know. But and we'd love to see y'all today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Dog Talk Live. If you want to come over, we'd love to see everybody. And
yes.
I think today's the big topic of what's special. What makes you special with your dog. So we're talking about relationships today with your dog, which is cool.
Right. I know with my when I got my children, all mine came from the SPCA. I always wanted to make sure we have another guest coming in. That's Aaron at Reju. Let's see. Researching is like a librarian, but can find it fun and make it interesting as you learn something new. Wait and to find out something familiar. And that's true. That's like on anything you do when you're researching. It's just an amazing thing that when you find something that you're excited about to get information on. Well, good morning, Aaron. How are we doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see more of Forever Best Friends. We're definitely animal lovers here. We've got 4 cats, 2 dogs, a fish, and some cats that we feed outside that won't come in. So
Nice. Wonderful.
yeah.
What time was that again today? It's at 2 o'clock PM Eastern, right?
2 o'clock Eastern today, Dog Talk Live. Yes.
Yeah, I went over and subscribed, so that's awesome.
Don't forget to go check that out today.
Well, and I hate to do this to you. I have to go back out and walk the dog.
Thank you so much. It was nice to be able to have you on and talk about your channel.
Thanks, and nice to meet you, Aaron. And
Nice
we'll
to meet
see you
you.
later.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
All right, so it's your turn. Let's hear about you. Let everybody know who you are, what you do, and any particular platforms, and what is your specialty, so to say.
Okay, so I'm Erin. I just started my YouTube channel, Rebel Junk. It is reseller content. I kind of pretty much sell whatever I can find, but I much prefer smaller items. I've found that I don't like shipping big items. I've kind of talked about that in on other channels before, and even on my channel. It just doesn't. It's not fun for me to do that. I've done it a couple of times, and I still have a mixer blender out in the garage that's, worth good money, and I need to get that listed and just take the jump and get it done. And
right.
But yeah, going forward, I won't be picking up. So what I really love, and oddly enough, I've just kind of found this along the ways, I like stuffed animals, and I like wallets. They sell well. They're easy. They're small. I can ship them out pretty quick. So
yeah. The last video you did was awesome because I was watching you. It's like some of the things you say you don't pick up, and was like damaged or something you found after the fact, or you wish you would have picked something else. How do you go through that so fast? And I know you said you like in the last video I watched, you had only 30 minutes to do your sourcing, but you found a lot in 30 minutes.
I'm in a small town. So I go to the same places all the time. And a lot of times when I walk in, I think, oh, okay, yeah, I've seen everything in that basket before, and I can just kind of scan over it pretty quickly.
Right.
Like yesterday, I had a friend with me, so we had 2 eyes on everything. And so that was, double trouble in there. We found a lot of good items in a small amount of time. So it's just it's a matter of just fairly consistently looking.
Yeah.
And, if I go to a new place, I definitely take my time. My daughter was in a camp where we had to drive about an hour and a half away to a larger city, and we took some time in the Goodwills over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what was the best thing you've ever found to flip?
Probably that blender, because I sold one before. And then so they're the, I hate to tell you the wrong name of the blender. I want to say it's a Ninja, but I don't think that's it. It's the one that it blends up so fast that it heats up and it cooks right in the blender.
Wow.
I can't think of the name of it. I saw it on Matt, Part-Time Picker, had picked some up.
Oh, okay.
And I just happened to find a couple over the summer at garage sales and thrift stores fairly inexpensively. And they sell close to $200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I want to welcome and say hello to, we have in the chat, Dave Diggs. He said he's only going to spend a few minutes here, but he wants to show and support us. Then we also have Bluegrass Picker in the house. Paul, and I don't want to butcher your last name, so I'm not even going to try and attempt. If y'all have not checked out Paul's channel, he does it regularly, weekly, different times or days of the week where he does auctions in the evening. So if you have not checked out Paul's channel, go ahead and do that. And then also make sure you subscribe to him so you don't miss any good auctions that he does. And also we have, where? Frozen. Shamrock does the Shamrock Pixie. If you haven't checked her channel out, her and Tommy, they are my co-hosts on during the week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my channel. So if you have not checked them out, also in the descriptions of the videos below, which I think I need to go back and add Tuesdays and Thursdays, their information and their links are in the chat. Let's see. And I think I got everybody caught up. So what is the biggest thing that you like doing when you're going sourcing as far as is there any particular place you go to other than the one local place you have in your area?
Real quick, Danica, is it Lady
Danica?
Chunk? She said Vitamix. That's the name of the mixer. It's
Okay.
Vitamix.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. So yeah, that's what I've been picking up. So in town, like we have Goodwill, we have a Salvation Army, and we have a local charity shop. So those are the three I go to in town. I do use highbid.com. Recently I started that, and I found some estate auctions there, but I do watch for other estate sales. And I have a gal that cleans houses, and she calls me when she has stuff, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, when she does clean out, she'll give me a call.
Now, how often do you? Because I noticed in some of your videos you were talking about the online auctions that you do. How often do you find good things like that when you're doing those auctions?
Well, I just started.
So,
really on any given day, you can go in, put in your zip code, and then how far you're willing to travel, like 50 miles, 100 miles, 250 miles, stuff like that. And in any day I go in there, there's something within 100 miles.
Yeah, because I remember hearing about that through Paul. We were on a show together, and I think he might have been a guest on my show. I might have been a guest on his show, and he was actually talking about that, and that's how I found out about it. I bid.
Yep.
Also in the chat this morning, good morning and hello to Miss Dawn and Mary, two hip chicks. If you haven't checked her out, she also will be on today. It's Tuesday. So they come on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you haven't checked them out, go check out their channel. And don't forget to go and check out their show. Anybody have any questions for Miss Erin? And if y'all have not checked out her channel, don't forget to go check out her channel and subscribe to her as well. She is just starting out, and so keep showing her the love and support that she enjoys videos with.
I really appreciate the support I've had so far. I mean, just with my handful of videos, I feel like it's gone very well, and I've had such, kind and encouraging comments. So that's wonderful. I really appreciate that. I feel so awkward sometimes when I'm sitting there. It's just me and the camera.
Yeah.
Like
I'm the same way at first. That happens, especially when you first start. And once you get used to it and you do it more, it becomes natural for you.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it from experience, because at first I was nervous but excited. But once it got started, then I kept doing it and making sure that I set my goals that what I was going to do and get it done. That way it became second nature.
Yeah, that's what I've tried to do. I'm going for at least one video a week right now, but I've done a little bit more than that, so I'm pretty happy with that effort. The editing's taken me a little while right now. My most recent video, so typically it's just me and the camera, but my cat jumped into the video, and when I edited part of what I said, I cut the cat out. And so all of a sudden the cat's there and then he's not.
Right.
We're gonna have to watch that, make sure they're not in there, because that looked really awkward.
I always make sure my basement zone or work zone from eBay and my quilting shop here, I don't let the animals in, because I don't want all that fur and stuff from them. Even though I keep up and vacuum all the time, I just don't want that in this zone area. So I keep it pet friendly, free.
Yep, that's kind of where I bring everything in and drop it until I figure out where I'm going to put it. So the cats are definitely still in.
I kind of have a system when I come in with anything, from whether it's a garage sale or a estate sale or anywhere. It normally stays in my garage first. I'll leave it there for about a week, and I'm still working what I'm doing here, and it's called like the little quarantine section.
Yeah.
So I call it, and so then it comes into the house. I don't bring it in until after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just something I've been doing even before all this had happened. It was just a habit of bringing it there first, working some stuff, and then bringing it in after about a week.
I have just well, where I record at is where I bring everything first. But then before I take pictures of it, everything gets prepped, so there's nothing on it when I take a picture, and then it goes
Correct.
into plastic bags and containers.
Right. Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah, we have a lot of fur. We have a lot of fur here.
So my stuff never goes in the general house area. It goes from the garage to the basement.
Yeah. No, we're all crammed.
And everybody does it in their own way, but that's just how I've always been from day one. No matter what it is.
Yeah. And I know I sew too, so I understand how it gets on the fabric, and that's just so much lint rollers.
Yes,
so
yes. Adding tape, yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. And if you would mind, please put @Cajun Roots so I can see, because it will highlight on my end for me. And if y'all haven't checked out Danica and Lisa, which is the common
copper
state pickers, yeah, treasures. They do their shows. Actually, Victoria and Lisa does their show on Friday nights, and then Danica and Lisa do their other show on Saturday nights, a Comedy Zone. So if you need a good laugh, definitely check her out.
They are fun, absolutely.
Yes. This last one on the shipping was hilarious. I can't. And the funny part about it, when they do those shows, it's like, I don't know how they do that without busting out laughing, and they're so serious while they're doing it. Like, I couldn't do it.
That's some serious talent when you can act.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
yes, there's the link.
I laughed at myself just in the video.
Yeah.
This last one was bad. I got a case of the giggles, and it was just me. And so you'll see in a couple of spots in there, I'm trying to keep talking. And I'm just laughing because I've just made a mistake and I've started over. And I
see where Victoria says she normally leaves her stuff in her car a bit before bringing it in. And again, everybody has their own little ways, but that's just me. I try to keep nothing in my car. Louis is amazing. I thought it could be breaking him into that. Yeah. I don't know how y'all do it though. I couldn't stop laughing. Especially with the kitty cats. I didn't say what it was.
Yeah.
So if y'all haven't seen it, definitely go link. There's the link. Danica, the Lady Luck Junk, just put it in the chat. So don't forget to go and check it out.
Definitely sub over there.
And don't forget, when you're in the links like that, you can right click and it'll open up. You can open it into another tab, so you can go ahead and subscribe, so you don't miss anything. Lady Luck Junk Danica, if you would, I would love to have you on for a few minutes, because we would love to ask you a question. Who said my name? Oh my God, if y'all need a good laugh, that is the place to be on Saturday nights. I'm usually up in bed by that time, but when I first wake up the next morning, I'm watching it. Especially when I'm listing and taking pictures for what I got to do for the next day. So do you have anything special coming up on your channel or with your channel?
I don't have anything necessarily planned. I'm really hoping that I can get my eBay up over 400 is really what I'm aiming at right now. The videos are just going to be organic, kind of just whatever's going on with me.
Right. And I also want to welcome Templeton and Courtney at Redneck Resell. Welcome and alert, Mernon. Paul has a question. Do you have any boots, like antique boots?
Do I? I do not. I have eBay, Etsy, Mercari, Poshmark, and Citizen. So actually, you know what? So eBay's been sending out these coupons in your messages on eBay. And mine says, congratulations on 25 years. So back in 2003, my son wanted this Game Boy that we couldn't get in the store. And so my husband said, go on eBay. It's probably on there. And sure enough, we paid an arm and a leg for it. But that's the one he wanted. So my account's been open since 2003. And I've sold a few things here and there. Just recently, I started selling pretty much full time. But yeah, I've always had spots where I buy and sell. So, but mine's all online.
Yeah, mine. I have two antique. I have two antique booths. I just went by there again yesterday, and so what I'm going to do is this weekend on this Friday, I'm actually going twice this week because I've been moving stuff around. On my first booth, I actually have glassware I want to put in the first booth, and then the second booth, I'm moving all the hard goods to it. So that's what I've been doing. Good morning, Danica.
Good morning.
Hello. How you doing, girl?
Hey.
Hello. I wish I could spell that.
HELLUURR.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw somebody had that in there earlier.
That's Johnny's signature.
Actually,
like
Redneck reached out Colton and Courtney yesterday in their video they were doing.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Isn't it like
want
a
to ask
brand?
you if you would mind. Yes, Medea. Mm-hmm. Actually, Tyler Perry's putting out his last and final farewell Medea show or play. Yeah.
Oh.
Here she is. Look,
What you
Colton
wanna
even knows
ask
how to
me?
spell it.
There it is.
If you would reach out to us, because we would love to have you as a guest on our auctions on Wednesday Hump Day.
Ooh. We could do that. I would love that. Do I contact you? Okay.
Yeah, me or Queen, either myself or Queen, and let us know what would be a good day for you.
I'm scheduled to be on with Queen on the 9th. I don't know if it's on yours or Victoria's or I don't know where it is, honestly.
Let me go look at the calendar real quick. The 9th is guess what? That's us.
All right, I'll be on.
Cool. Queen's working behind the scenes and I didn't even know she already did it.
Yeah,
because we were talking about different guests that we want to have on, and so we would definitely want to reach out to you, and that's why I didn't realize that she already did. Because she's quick, but I thought I was going to be quick, but yeah.
It'll be
Her
my
and I just reaching out to others and seeing if we can get them on auction. So yeah, that'd be great to see you there.
Yeah, I was saying it'll be my first time, so I don't really know what to expect, but
Right. Well, you did really well when you came on for that auction we did for the fundraiser.
Oh, I popped in and out real quick.
Yeah, but you did real good on that show too. So yeah.
Hi, Louie. Hi, Aaron. I didn't say hi to you, Aaron.
Hello.
Let's see. Colton has a question. How long does it usually take to get get invoiced? If you're asking about the auctions, we set it up on our channel where you can email the person you won from. We'll have that information in the description bar when you're on as a guest. You invoice your people the way you want, and what we do is we'll give the information of how you want it done during the show, and that person that wins anything from you will be contacting you directly, and then you set it up. We try to make sure our invoices are out within 24 hours of the auction, and we ask them the same return that you pay the invoice within 24 hours of you getting the invoice. So that's how we're trying to keep it in a smooth transition to where you can contact the person you're buying from. And so that way it makes it a lot.
I think I ordered from Queen and the invoice came that night, that same day. Like,
yeah. That's what we do. We send it out the same day if we, depending on how fast we get everything together. And usually we have it done by the next morning at the latest.
I guess I got a message for this Mr. McFeel me in here. You in your costume. I see you.
I'm telling you, y'all need to watch her. This lady over here, she's not to be trusted. I'm telling you, she is not to be trusted.
So if y'all have not watched
guys.
the Saturday Night Comedy Zone, both of them were on there, and y'all need to go and watch it if you need a good laugh. That was hilarious.
Danica is amazing. She's amazing.
Yeah, y'all do that so well without laughing. I could not do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They really did. They did a lot of the work. They just let me ramble, and then I went, this is out of control. This is
You'll be back. You had fun.
The funniest part with the cat you had, that hat.
Stop.
I was trying to make it work, and it was like, my daughter was like, Dad, what are you doing? I went in her room and I said, I need to borrow that. And it was a hat I got at the Alamo. It was one of those, those Daniel Boone hats.
Yeah.
Lisa is awesome. And Danica, they're doing this like amazing thing. I know it's in the formation of it, but it has just got so much potential. they hold the space in a way that they can, they play these little moments of silence, and you're like, I would hate to be a stranger walking in that channel and going,
exactly,
what the heck is this? It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
If you don't know what you're walking into.
Exactly.
So, Danica, you have your link for. You said you were going live at 11. Whose show is it? Yours or someone else's?
Oh, it'll be on my channel today. Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger, and I started a couple weeks ago doing coffee talk.
Yeah.
I posted a whole bunch of coffee mugs that I got on Instagram. She's like, I have that same mug. Let's do coffee every Tuesday. And I'm like, okay.
Well, make sure you
all trade the days, right? Y'all like take turns. So it's like every other Tuesday, correct?
Yeah.
Well, make sure you're subscribed. Go ahead and put your link in the chat, Danica, so everybody can go and subscribe to you to make sure that they see that for your lives, and also your Saturday nights and your different shows that you may put out, including your videos. To make sure that you all subscribe to Danica, and don't forget to hit the notification of all notifications so you won't miss what she puts out. If you need to get live, don't forget to go check her out on Saturday nights. Thank you so much, Danica. All right, baby.
Good to see you.
Bye, Dan.
So y'all make sure
she really is. She's amazing. I think she's dynamite in a small package. She's really the quiet type. But she has got some. If you watch her videos and listen to her commentary, she's just really enjoyable. But then she's witty. She's very smart, and when I say very smart, like she knows her e-com stuff. She runs a brick and mortar. I think.
You're right. It's her antique vault. It's actually called the Lady Love Junk antique booth that she has at Thrift Shop. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love her story behind that. So y'all go figure that out. Find out.
Yeah, y'all need to go check her out.
I hope y'all are doing well.
Especially when she did the last big buy she did with a place that was going out of business, and she was in sweat and pouring down sweat from working and getting all that stuff in that place. Wow.
That's just it. So, you watch these videos, and if somebody's not really getting it at first about what we do, we work hard. There's days where we work hard, and in 2 hours is like working a whole day sometimes, because mentally, physically, and emotionally, sometimes you're drained, you're just like, I got to go home and sit down, and it's crazy. There was another person who did a video on Instagram or something. I don't remember where it was. I just watched it. And this person gets in the car. Oh, it was this lady from Australia I watched. She sits in her car, and she had this numb look on her face. And she was very polite. And she was like, I don't know what happened. And then you go, what is she talking about? And as she's sitting there, she's like, I've been up at this time and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, I just got done with wrapping. And she's like, I barely had enough time during lunch to take a bite and still wrapping a box. And when she got to the post office, it was just as it was closing to get whatever, how many. And then she said she had to go home and cook for the family and this and that. So, you get it.
Well, Danica says, let's be clear. I am not a small package.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
When I first saw her first video, I was hooked. And then I got Robert to start watching it. So now we watch it every weekend and catch up for things that we missed. He's one of them. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having camera issues.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know where I'm at. Oh, there we go. I keep this thing keeps sliding. Now I don't even know where y'all are. There we go. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Let me get at it. Okay, there we go. I got to get off the phone and start using a laptop. Okay.
So Danica was saying the other day, she was talking about how, her husband is supportive, but he's kind of, hands off, that's, it's okay if you do it, but I'm not interested. Yep. My husband's the same way. I had to laugh. I took him with me to Goodwill one time, and he kind of moped most of the time that we were in there. And I said, no, you have to look. And he had zero interest in it at all. And he doesn't mind that I do it. He doesn't mind what I bring home. He doesn't mind, that we have a stash here and a stash there, but
that's good.
He's not interested.
Yeah.
So try this on for size
for me. What's that?
No, finish, please. I'm sorry.
Oh, he'll lift things for me. He'll come with me. I'll say, hey, there's a pickup. Why don't you come help me? He'll do that, but he's not going to stand and help me clean. He's not going to photograph. He's not going to list. Things.
He's not going to do it all for you.
Yeah, but he'll help a little bit.
But everyone, don't forget, Flipping Frozen. She says she's got to run, but she still needs 18 more subs to get to 400. So if you would, make sure you're subscribed to her. If you haven't, or you just go back and double check to make sure you're still subscribed to get her back up to that 400. So don't forget the link in the chat. You can right-click the link and it'll open into another chat for you, another screen. That way you can check it and make sure and support her.
Oh, y'all need to pick up anything Black Panther right now is selling out the door. It's crazy.
No, I got a lot of figures too. I'm surprised it hasn't started selling yet.
Just adjust the prices a little bit, play with it, especially if you don't mind letting it go. But
I've been selling it with it. I've been putting it on sale. So like I had a sale running this weekend, and then I ended Monday morning, and then I started another one yesterday afternoon, and it started for 2 days. So I'm trying to run it within 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I was saying. Make sure you still subscribe to them, because a lot of times it drops off. I'm not telling from any reason why, but it does happen. I noticed that I've been getting a couple of notifications of people who are subscribing to me, knowing that they were subscribed already. So you just never know when it turns off.
Well, I'm number 384 on Flipping
I've had that too.
She's getting there.
Yeah. And it's happened like that. I know when I was hitting close to 300 subscribers, right after that, it started going up, and then it came back down. And up and came back down. It's like, I don't understand what was going on. And then I was noticing people that I thought I was subscribed to, and I wasn't getting notifications. And I think another thing that was my problem was I wasn't hitting the notifications of all notifications.
Mm-hmm.
And so that happens too. You don't get, they drop off. There's all kind of why it's happening, but you never know. Are you okay?
Here we go again.
Danica had a good comment. She said it helps if you tell him to look for stuff he's interested in. And I've done that every once in a while. I've called him like from the thrift store and said, hey, I'm going to send you a picture, golf clubs or sporting equipment, things like that I'm just not as knowledgeable about. So I do definitely rely on him from time to time, certain electronics and sporting goods, things like that. Yeah. He's willing.
I'm also going to repeat this for everybody who might have just came in. If you can reach out to myself or Queen Cleopatra, our links are in our chats, descriptions of the video on the Wednesday auctions. We are looking at starting to invite people in as guests. And so if you would be interested in wanting to come on and get in touch with one of us, we'll be glad to put you on the calendar to where you would be able to come on and have your time with us. When I do the thumbnails, I would like to advertise it as well as you being a guest. If we have time, that I get it done before the week of, because I try to make sure all my thumbnails are out by Friday, no later than Saturday. Now that I'm doing this morning show, I make sure there are a lot waiting to be put on live. That way it's easier for people to go back and set their reminder. I also want to say hello to J Marie. Welcome and good morning. So that's another thing. We're looking for guests. So if you're interested, reach out to myself or Queen, and we'll be honored to have you in on a guest on one of our shows for the auction. And that's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern traffic jam hour or 2 hours, whatever it may be. Go ahead, Louis.
No, I was just going to let Johnny finish. No, I was going to say you brought up an interesting topic that I've wanted to approach, like with other resellers, and I'm sure I hear it in chats and I hear it come up a lot, and one of which is like probably just like our demographic as resellers, we kind of like on a pushed aside, stand alone kind of it's a job that a lot of people don't really want to adhere to, like getting involved with, or they don't understand it. And when it comes to really more important, like what you were saying, like when it comes to family. So when you were talking about your husband, I have that same issue with my daughter, and she'll come over, and she used to kind of like slowly tolerate me, but I noticed that, it's partially because of the teenage, but also she just, since the pandemic, she doesn't want anything to do with it. She's kind of got this fear factor. And it's like Johnny said, you know, I'm going to put this stuff aside for a little bit. And hello.
Hello.
Who's that?
Good morning.
It's Miss Elizabeth.
Hello, Miss Elizabeth.
Hi.
Do you help?
Who are you talking to? Mr. Lou and Mr.
Say, who are all these people? Does Miss Elizabeth help you?
You know, sometimes she's okay going to the Goodwill if I let her pick out clothes while she's there.
So, like, kind of like you said, where you get your husband involved, and you know, and I think it's a lot of it is where you ask questions and stuff. If I can get my daughter to go into a thrift store, she'll be looking for stuff that she's interested in. Like, she'll go to the clothes section and stuff like that. But I think as far as like kind of getting family, I think it's a good thing that we're mindful that we don't push our limits on them. You know, we're always kind of, you know, whether it's your partner or, you know, somebody, you know, or a friend, you know, you just say, hey, listen, I'm here to do business. I just need to let you know, are you fine with that? And, but like with her, you can say, hey, why don't you go look at this section? It'll only be 5 minutes, which is like an hour. And
it is. Yeah. They know by now.
Yeah.
I'm sure your husband does.
Walt and Sarah, welcome. Good morning. Hello. How y'all doing? Danica, before you leave, don't forget to put your link for your channel so everybody can go and subscribe to you, and also go and we'll move over to your channel for your law coffee time. That way you can have the full hour. I want to make sure and let everybody know, because Danica's doing this now at 11 o'clock, make sure y'all go and subscribe to her, and then that way we can move on to her channel. It's like passing the torch. Like Victoria passed it to Larry, then it's me, and then now it's Danica today. So let's go ahead and show some love and support, and make sure we go to that channel, and we can get them started on their coffee time as well. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and keep it to being able to show the love and support for Danica, and so we can go over there and watch her channel. It's called For More Coffee. So go ahead and check in. Make sure you catch that link, and then after that is Dawn at Two Hip Chicks. They have what's called the bar crawl, something like that without the bar. Yeah, you're right. And so go ahead and check them out, and go ahead and change over to their channel, and we'll go ahead and end the chat now, so that way y'all can get comfortable, maybe go use the restroom or whatever you may be doing, get you some more coffee, and we'll see y'all on Danica's channel, and then after that we'll go to Dawn's.
Thank you so much.
Have a blessed day. Thank you. And I'm going to end the show, but stay for a minute, okay? And we'll see y'all on the next show. Thank y'all so much, and God bless. Love is always free, and we'll see y'all tonight on Bingo on my channel at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Have fun.
Bingo!
Free to play. Yes, Bingo. Pick your numbers.
Bingo!